Reports have emerged that China's People's Liberation Army, PLA, has dispatched 6 warships to the Middle East, including a guided missile destroyer, against the backdrop of increasing tensions in the region due to the ongoing conflict between Israel and the Palestinian militant group, Hamas. As per information from the South China Morning Post, these warships are part of the PLA's 44th Naval Escort Task Force. This task force includes the Zibo, a Type 052D guided missile destroyer, the frigate Jingzhou, and the integrated supply ship Qiandahu. Notably, this task force recently participated in a joint military exercise with Oman. In between, we request you to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Your support keeps us going. Thanks for being part of our community. The timing of this deployment coincides with the United States deployment of the USS Gerald R. Ford, its most advanced aircraft carrier, and a battle group to the West Asia region. Simultaneously, Israel's military has issued warnings about the potential for a wider conflict, expressing concerns that Iran-backed Hezbollah could drag Lebanon into the conflict. Anti-tank missiles were also reportedly fired from Lebanon into Israel. Israel's military has announced its intention to move forward with the next phase of its campaign in Gaza, although a specific timeframe for a ground invasion against Hamas, designated as a terrorist group by both the United States and the European Union, has not been disclosed. The ongoing conflict in the Gaza Strip has resulted in a significant loss of life, with over 4,300 people reported killed according to the Hamas-run health ministry. This figure includes casualties from a hospital explosion, which remains disputed. In addition, Syrian state media has reported Israeli airstrikes targeting international airports in Damascus and Aleppo, as well as a mosque in the occupied West Bank. These actions have been linked to militants, and the strikes have led to the death of one person and damage to the runways, rendering them unusable. The Israeli military has asserted that the mosque compound in question belonged to Hamas and Islamic Jihad militants who had been involved in multiple attacks and were planning additional ones. Israel maintains that its military operations are directed at Hamas members and installations, with the intention of avoiding civilian casualties. It has also confirmed that 212 people are being held hostage in Gaza. And Israeli strikes have reportedly killed numerous Palestinian fighters, including the deputy chief of Hamas rocket forces. On the northern front, Israel has been countering attempts by fighters to launch missiles across the Lebanese border. An Israeli aircraft was targeted from a site in Lebanon, according to Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari. These developments have resulted in casualties, bringing the death toll in the West Bank to 91 Palestinians since the war began on October 7, as reported by the Health Ministry. Most of these casualties have occurred during confrontations with Israeli forces or in the context of violent protests.